We got to get an update on this War of the Roses because she was a little tipped off that there might be something going on because hubby was like all of a sudden being really critical. You guys remember that?
Yep. So he kept criticizing all of the things that she was doing, and he was doing it in a very comparative way. Like, why don't you do this, or why don't you do it this way? And so she started to feel as if she was always being compared. And he also just was staying away from home more often. So she felt like something might have been going on. She got a gut feeling. And so she reached out to us, and she wanted us to do what we call War of the Roses, where we send a promotional email to her husband and then have him choose from some different flower options on whom he would like to send some flowers to. And he did. He chose Long Stem Love, and he sent that to a woman named Elise, whom is not his wife's name. And the note on the card said, "For a special Valentine from you-know-who."
I pretty much said it all right there. So she found out that her husband indeed was messing around on her. So you guys have been asking what's happened since. What has happened since, Tommy?
Hey, Bert Show fam. Thanks for checking in on me. I'm sorry it's so late before I replied. I almost didn't write you back. To be honest, I'm just not looking forward to the judgment and opinions. However, I realized that I asked y'all for help with the understanding that I would give you an update. I don't want to go back on my word, so I kindly ask that you be delicate with your judgments and your opinions today. So I'm just going to stay quiet then.
All in favor of that? Anybody not capable of that?
All in favor? Aye.
I could do it for a segment.
I could do it for, yes, exactly 5 minutes. If you guys go over,
Yeah, I got 5.
I'm going to get mean.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I can commit to this.
So here goes. I'm not doing anything drastic. I didn't tell him that I know. I didn't get angry at him. I haven't filed for divorce or anything like that. I have decided that my marriage is worth fighting for. If there is another woman in his life, it's because there's been issues in our marriage that need to be fixed. If I can get those issues fixed, then I'm certain this other woman will be gone. So that's what I've decided to do. I've been doing a lot of thinking to figure out what the root of our problems are. I've made an appointment to see a therapist to work on some stuff myself. I've also decided to focus on my health, my appearance, and even our sex life. I might even take some of his suggestions. For example, I bought the type of lipstick he now likes. I'm going to give everything I have for the rest of 2022. I'm just going to ignore the fact that he's seeing someone else and hope that it ends sometime this year. I won't confront him about it, and I won't pretend that I knew. If I'm going to be able to get past this, I need to know that he chose me over someone else and not that he was forced to end it. If 2022 ends and nothing's changed, then I'll make a more drastic choice. But for now, I'm remembering the fact that I said, for better, for worse. And I'm just trying to focus on the for better. Catherine.
I don't know why these two things have to be binary. I'm really impressed that she's like taking some kind of responsibility for the relationship being where it is right now. That's pretty impressive. But she's also putting it all on her, which I don't think is really fair to herself.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking to hear. Yeah, it is impressive that she is finding a way to take accountability and being cheated on. That takes a really big person to do that, but I feel like she's taking way too much of the blame.
I want to acknowledge that there's strength in walking away, and there's also strength in staying. And I think she's showing tremendous strength in trying to make her marriage work. And I cast no judgment. Back in the day, I was like adamant, once a cheater, always a cheater. If he cheats on you, you need to leave, blah, blah, blah. But now, older and wiser and having friends and marriages where infidelity happened, you can come back from that. It is possible. It 100% is possible.
I don't think this is the healthy way to do it, though. I couldn't live with that kind of resentment. And just pretend like everything's all right. You know what? I'm just going to work on my side. Dude's got some work to do also. So for this to work, let's say she does get it all straight, right? Dude's got to make some adjustments to save the marriage also, and she's putting it all on her.
One adjustment being not sleeping with another person.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice little adjustment.
I think that's polite.
I feel bad. I feel like she's changing herself to try to get attention for somebody that has been neglecting you for so long already. You're going to spend this whole year. We're only in February, y'all. 2022 is a long time.
Right.
Telling me you're going to go until 2023 and then be like, now let's communicate about this problem for the last year. Communicate now. I'm trying to be delicate, but I hate that you're taking so much of this on yourself and you're like, I'll wear the lipstick, I'll lose the weight, I'll do other things he wants. He stepped out of your marriage.
Yeah,
you
you
need
guys
to
gotta-
talk about that.
You guys got a we problem going on, and you're taking care of your side. He doesn't even know it's a problem.
No.
Right?
Yeah, I feel like, yes, I commend you. You doing therapy is great. I also feel like you all need a marriage counselor.
Yes.
The Bert Show.